Is America becoming a renter nation? A place where people won't own real estate? I mean, if you're a conspiracy theorist, if you're anything along those lines, you'll know that all of these investment groups are buying residential real estate. Residential real estate, that is a great investment. And there's a sign when places like Vanguard and BlackRock are buying up all the single family homes in places that people are moving to. There's truth to that. But yes, those big groups want to invest in real estate, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be investing in real estate too, even if it may be currently a little bit more expensive. So guys, let's rewind. My name's Andrew Augustiniak. I'm with Augustiniak Lending Team here. I love helping people build wealth through real estate. And so is it becoming a renter nation? I mean, the short answer is potentially. I mean, it is, because things are so expensive in certain markets. There's some truth to that. Now, let's rewind. So my father was an immigrant from Poland. The one thing that he did over time was he invested in real estate. Didn't make an absorbent amount of money, but what he did is he invested in real estate. So when I got into mortgage in 2012, I naturally started investing in real estate. And slowly by 2015, I realized that, something that me and my wife did, invest in real estate, other people wanted to do the same. They just didn't have people to help them like my father did to me. Now, fast forward, real estate you should have goals in real estate, just like you do with your checking account, just like you do with your 401k, just like you do with your money market account. Real estate should be a part of that financial plan, but most people don't think about it, even though 90% of the millionaires in this world can attribute that wealth to real estate. So when it comes to real estate, yes, people are naturally turning to rent, which then validates why you should be owning real estate. And I tell people, you need to be thinking about what the 5, the 10, the 15-year version of yourself would be telling you today. Because just like I talked about in other videos in 2015, 2017, I should have bought way more houses. The reality is certain areas are going to continue to grow. And instead of letting places like BlackRock, Vanguard, and all these financial institutions and hedge funds buy all the properties to then rent to people, because real estate is a real tangible asset and people are always going to need places to live, aka rent from. You want to own that real estate. Real estate is the only reason why my father was able to retire when he did and give him a substantial amount of rental income, which is now aka retirement income, to help him live off of. You want the same, because real estate opens up the doors. Over the next 30 years, my goal is to pick up one property per year, whether that's in Arizona where I live or other affordable states where I can buy rental properties. Let's say in Alabama, Tennessee. There are so many other places you can invest in real estate to generate rental income to pay for that debt. So 30 years from now, you own hopefully paid off properties like my father did, which allows him to live the life he wants to live in the retirement he wants. But the reality is it becoming a renter nation? Yes. Are more people renting right now in the higher interest rate environment? Yes, because it's expensive. Now, what I can tell you, when interest rates go down, doesn't mean it's going to be cheaper, because when interest rates go down, all these people who are waiting on the sidelines are going to flood back in and boost property values up. So from a strategic standpoint, when it comes to investing, there isn't a perfect time. It's just like home buying. There isn't a perfect house. You want to own the assets when there's less competition, where you can negotiate better deals, because when the rates go down and the values go up, you want to own that real estate so you can refinance your rate to go down, and you want to own that house with the value go up instead of you trying to buy it when the value has gone up. So is America becoming a renter nation? Slowly, more people are renting because more investment groups are buying up properties and renting it to those individuals to accumulate cash flow and appreciation through that equity, but doesn't mean you can't own property too. And again, I would encourage you to think, what would the 5, 10, and 15-year version of yourself be telling you today? Would it be saying, hey, just rent for the next 15 years and spend an average of $2,000 a month, $24,000 a year, times 15,000, what is that, $360,000, give or take? Just throw it away. Wait, actually, no, it was way more. Hold on. We're gonna do some math. If I'm a potential renter who doesn't own real estate, if I'm going $2,000 a month times 12 months, that's $24,000 a year times 15 years. No, $360,000. $360,000 over the next few, that's paying for somebody else's mortgage who owns that property. Probably just paying off their loan for them so they own that asset outright. That's what places like BlackRock and Vanguard, like, they want to generate that money for them, for their hedge fund. That's why if a hedge fund is placing money into real estate, there's a reason why, and you should be doing the same. Guys, I'm here to answer all your questions, whether it's mortgage, real estate, investing in real estate wise. My name's Andrew Augustiniak. Shoot me a DM if you have anything for me to answer.